Coach O'Mara, thanks for joining us after the big senior day victory.
Thanks for having me.
Let's just start off with some general thoughts and comments about today's game and the weekend.
Great weekend. You know, it's always a big deal to have a big game on your senior night. The girls came ready to compete and played very, very hard for their seniors. Once again, Nick was incredible in goal, gave us a chance to be in that game late, and the girls just continued to work all 60 minutes and played a fantastic game.
One of the big adjustments that Robert Morris had from last night's game to this one was they seemed to be crashing the net hard. What adjustments were made in response to that?
You know, I mean, they go to the net hard. You know, earlier in the season, a series up there, they went to the net hard, and we ended up losing our goalie with a concussion for a while. So we addressed with our D, and we're working with that to make sure you protect our goalie. I think they still crashed it hard, and they stuck to their game plan. But I think we did a good job boxing them out and limiting their chances with contact with our goaltender.
And it was senior day, so the emotions were high. Maybe talk about how the team controlled those emotions and used that to benefit the team today.
Yeah, we addressed it in the locker room, myself, Corey, and Katie, before the game, that they were going to come out with something to prove, a little chip on their shoulder, so we had to take that momentum from them and control our own emotions and control what we can control. And we knew that 60 minutes of hockey, anything could happen against that team. They're a good team, well-coached team, but we knew that we can compete, and we had a chance to win that game.
And you're losing three key members of the team, seniors, to graduation. Talk about this year's senior class and what that meant to the limited hockey program and building the team for the future.
It was neat to see the support from our girls to their seniors. It's a tough task at hand, especially for Brett being our captain last year and this year, that they were with our program through the ACHA years and they made that transition with us. So we didn't know how that was going to be received as far as recruiting the D1 players to come in, but they did a fantastic job. The girls looked up to him. Brett's been a great leader. Who can say, Amy Stober works her tail off, 4.0 student, and, it was neat to see the last 4 years of where Erica Wynn, she came in as a young kid, and she's leaving us as a young lady, and, she worked hard all 4 years, and she's got a bright future ahead of herself, too.
Do you feel like the play of the senior class, not just on the ice, but also how they interacted with teammates and the young players look up to them, does that build the program for the future? I
think so. Like I said, they had a tough task because they were brought in as non-varsity players. So to garner that respect from the underclassmen was a feat in itself, and I think they did a good job. And people like Amy Stober, who's had limited dress time and playing time, to continue to be a leader and say, hey, I'm working myself to death and I'm not getting all the ice time, so you young kids better start stepping up and working hard and holding them accountable.
And what are the thoughts and comments on the rest of the season, the final regular season contest next weekend, and then the conference playoffs?
Just, same thing, compete level at an all-time high. We need to prepare this next week going into Syracuse. Syracuse is having a great year. It's going to be tough to go up there and grab some victories, but we're rolling this high right now. We've put consistent weekends in the last 3 weeks, and that was something we struggled with early in the season. So, we prepare ourselves well this week, and, anything could happen next week.
And any other thoughts and comments?
No, that'll do it.
Well, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
Congratulations on the sweep with Robert Morris, and good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you.
Amy Stover, Brett Boudreau, and Erica Wynn, thanks for joining us after the big senior day victory against Robert Morris. First, let's just start off with some general thoughts about today's game.
I guess, okay, I'll start. I thought it was a great game. Is it exciting? I thought we came out and played really well from the very beginning. We had a few minor breakdowns, but the important thing is that we came back and we, got that winning goal from Brett LeBreau over here. So it's a good game. It's exciting, fun to play.
I think that this weekend meant a lot to this whole team. Kind of stuck us together like glue, like a family. So I think that the last two victories are victories, but I think it's a lot more than just a victory.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. We kind of had a rough rough start to the year, but the past 6 games we haven't had a loss, so I mean, it feels kind of good, and especially after this past weekend, can tell we came pretty close together after last night's big victory and then today, so it's pretty exciting.
Was senior day. You guys are the 3 seniors of this year's class. Let's start and talk about your favorite moment from Lindenwood hockey for the past 4 years.
I think there's been a lot of great memories and moments for us. It's been an amazing 4 years, but I think maybe these two might agree, but when we won our national championship when we were back in the ACHA, it was a great moment and definitely something I'll carry with me. But I've enjoyed all 4 years here, and I wouldn't change anything. And yeah, I love it.
I think that national championship was very rewarding. One of the only things that really stick out to me, but I don't know, I got my first goal of the year today, so that sticks out like a sore thumb.
Yeah, definitely nationals. But I think, we started out with 9 freshmen and there's only 3 of us left. So, that kind of means a lot to me that us 3 are kind of the last ones together. So
I also think that there's moments in the last 2 years that we've struggled as a team to come together. And I think looking back, I remember the times we had to sit down in a room and talk and gossip,
cry,
and those times stick out because that's what makes where we are today.
It brings us together, like having those intimate moments with each other. It bonds you and it brings you together as a team, and so it's been a good 4 years.
It was a tough start to the season, but the recent success, and really the 3 of you have had success throughout your career at Lindenwood. Does that help build the future of the program in the NCAA?
For sure. As soon as they lose us, they'll be bringing in some top guns. So I'm not worried. If we're here already, then I'm proud of them. I'm proud of what's going to happen.
I think it's amazing if you look at how much we struggled last year to where we are now. We're competing for in the conference playoffs, and we. Last year we got our butts kicked, but we competed against every single team this year, and it's a great feeling to see how much improvement that has happened in a year. And I can only expect how much better and the improvement is going to be made in the next few years through this program. So it's really exciting.
And the consistency will build.
Yeah, I was going to say it's definitely a lot different from last year, and it's a lot better feeling to come out with wins. Last year we had 14 freshmen, and Brett and I got moved back to defense. I never played defense in my life. And having to play against Olympians was just kind of overwhelming, So this year it's just so exciting how everything's kind of fallen into place now and coming together as a team and just building the program.
Is there anything else you want to say?
I want to personally thank my parents and my family for all the time and sacrifice and dedication they gave to me and helped me develop me as a player, because without them there's no way I would ever be here. To realize a goal or a dream I had as a little girl to play NCAA Division I hockey, and now I'm here doing it. It's an amazing feeling, and I just want to thank them because I would have never been able to do it. And to have these two sitting next to me, I feel very honored. They became very good friends over the last 4 years. And I'm going to miss the whole Lindenwood feeling, the whole Lindenwood school, and I would never change anything. And yeah, I loved every second of it.
I say thanks to the same family, friends, coaches. Definitely the girls that have come and gone, and I still know, I still miss, and ones that still do come.
Yeah, definitely coaches and parents. All the girls in our team, as much as we all hate each other, can't imagine being without each other. So we helped each other make it what it is now. So
thank you very much for joining us. Happy senior day.
Thank you very much.
Good luck in the future of the season and also your post-collegiate careers.
Thank you.
Cheers.